So we've landed here at College 75. We're bottom of a league. We've got 2 games in 3 days. We're about to find out just how big the task is. Probably pretty damn big. Hello, my name's Damien, I'm the Tracking Football Manager, and welcome back to College 75. Welcome back to the bottom of the National League. Yes, that's right, we've moved jobs and we've moved up one place in the league structure. Quick shout out before we get going, and let me bring up all the information so I can read it properly. I have been contacted once again by the excellent human that is the one that's responsible for this database, or at least responsible for being in charge of it. Where are we? John McMillan. Absolute hero, keeps contacting me, head researcher for Gibraltar and Wales in the Football Manager game. So we spent a lot of time enjoying Mr. McMillan's work. Yes, he did message me saying there is a fault in the system where 7th place will win £223,000. Do you remember we looked at that yesterday? Maybe we need to finish 7th, I don't know. I don't think I will do anything to fix that should it happen. I think we're just going to call that a quirk of the league rules because, yes, we could, edit that out, I think. Edit out our winning of £223,000. But it won't change the fact that other teams will win that £223,000 if they finish 7th. So yeah, we'll leave that in there. It's going to be a bit annoying because it's not entirely realistic, but like I said, we'll just call it a quirk of the rules. And move on. The two Hernandezes, Anthony and Andrew, are brothers, like I suspected. He's confirmed that, as are the 2 De Los Santoses, which I'd probably guessed at that point. But yeah, big shout out to him for that information. That's very useful information indeed. So first we have to try and get up to 7th place to worry about this sort of problem. So let's look again at the National League and where we stand. And I think lie down will be a better answer than stand. But everyone else has now played their game. So a win puts us 9th. And in fact, if it's a 2-0 win, it'll put us 8th. Because we're playing Glasses United there. We can beat them 2-0, we'll go 8th. And that's a good start, right? The only game this team has won all season was the last one. And it was 1-0 against Glasses United. I call that a good omen. I don't know about you. We've had a team meeting, and I seem to remember fixing the dynamics up quite nicely. Yes, the dynamics shot up because of the team meeting. So, I don't know how I have strong relationships with a number of players. I've not met most of them. But I guess that must be international stuff. But if we go to the hierarchy, there we go, and click on me, we've got 4 supporters already. Kevin Ramos I've given an international debut to. I don't have any idea why the other 3 like me. But doesn't matter. I've won stuff and these guys haven't, so that's probably why they like me. But let's not mess about. We've got to talk about what we're going to do. And now I'm going into this with exactly the same tactics as we left Hound Dogs with. That might be a terrible, terrible idea. It probably is. But it gives us a place to start. And that place to start is with this first 11. Robles is in goal. Silicia, Hopper, Anaya, and Rumbo on the back 4 with Avellano and Gaivizzo in the middle. Espinosa and Lopez Luque on the wings. And Villa and Mahamoud up top. You'll notice that there are some shoehorned players here. Espinosa, not the very best right winger. Bless him. Kalen Villa, not really a striker at all. But better than the alternative, Porro, who is just not really a footballer. Bless him. He's 5'9" with strength of 2. I have arranged to poach 2 players from the Hound Dogs. They are 3 players from the Hound Dogs. Yates, Burrell, and Marquez. They're all coming at the end of the season because it's still a transfer, even though I wouldn't be paying money for them. They are all free, and they were all transferred. Well, obviously they're not transfers, but Because Hound Dogs don't have contracts, I can just take them. But because they are playing for the Hound Dogs, I have to wait till the end of the season. That might turn out to be a mistake in the case of Marquez, because he is better than what we've got currently, but not by a hell of a lot. And obviously in the summer, we're hoping to improve everything. So that might be a mistake. But I think Burrell is a fantastic centre midfielder, and I think Yates is 19 years old and has a long, long way to improve. And I think he will. So ultimately, we're paying no money for any of them, and I've tried to get them. They all wanted like £100 to £200 appearance fees with a non-contract, and in total, all three of them, their wages will add up to £80 a week. Yes, I admit that's every single week, so maybe that's a mistake. But if you think £80 a week over 50 weeks is £4,000 ish, and £200 an appearance over 18 appearances is £4,000 ish. I'd rather do it spread out so I know exactly what I'm going to do. So, anyway, I've read you a team sheet. Let's go see the level of the mountain we have to climb here at College 75. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. We've beaten this side. We've knocked them out of the cup 2 years in a row, I think. But they won their last game. Glasses have lost 4 of their last 5. The recent form standings have Glasses United in first place. Anyone? Anyone understand that? How can they have lost 4 out of 5 but be top of the form table? Go play your own game. And I've got faith in you. Faith in you! Let's go. Why has it been so hard to find form at home of late? Why are you asking me? This is my first ever game. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I forgot that button. I always forget that interview button is there. Bye. Wasn't the storm out? I just said no. Not answering that question. Goodbye. We are currently 4th in the table. Again, this is the bottom half table, I think. Wait, that's not the same. It's ever so confusing. Valdivia stands on the edge of the area for a Glasses free kick. That wall's got more holes in it than anything. Salika brings it out. He's being called Toyota from now on, by the way. Toyota breaking up the wing. And the highlight just ends. Fair enough. So they're top of the form table because they've won a game? But it wasn't against us. They won a different game. I'm very confused. Hopper goes 2-footers through the back of Valdivia. And in the 25th minute, we're going down to 10 men. Yay! Elias Jules Salah, you can replace Villa up top, come back down there, and we'll play a 4-4-1. What a moron. I mean, I know you get excited playing for a new manager and all that, but surely there comes a point where surely you don't get so excited you get yourself sent off on your 25 minutes into your manager's first game. Because that's not the best way of getting yourself in the team sheet long term. At least this club, we can find them for their red cards. Parody to Castle. Castle out wide to Casciaro. Acres of space. And the goalkeeper lets it go through him. And we really have got some work to do, haven't we? I did try and pick up Hound Dogs' goalkeeper, but a couple of players we tried to poach, when I suggested a part-time contract, they just went, nope, you've ruined it, and stormed out. There's not... Pardon the pun, you can't really defend that, can you? Probably just put your foot through it, mate. If we're being honest. You don't even have to lie down to save that, just volley it away. We've been the better side in terms of chances created. But yeah. What do we reckon? The match ratings aren't good. We'll have a shout at Hopper later. Take the pressure off, do we reckon? Let's take the pressure off. And we've taken the pressure off the guy who got sent off, who can have a shouting match. And then we'll go around and go, Faith. I need to click the wrong button. Faith. 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 Kick-off highlight. Avellano to Galvizo, probably. Anaya volleys one forward. Mahamoud's got some work on, won't win that. Serra to Castle. Is that a red? No, Avellano wins it fairly. Mahamoud to Lopez Luque. It's not the most progressive forward ball, but we've still got it. Luque to Salika. Avellano hits one and Victor saves it. Well, no, it was actually over the top on his own. So no goal. No save, no corner for us. Rude. Robles takes the goal kick. Short to Jewel Salah. The Toyota on the wing. Lopez Luque. Mahamoud. He's very deep, isn't he, for a poacher? I don't think that's my fault. It might be. I don't think it is. Salika to Lopez Luque. We'll have a look after the highlight. Salika again. Avellano. Mahamoud finds Espinoza. Might have been off, he was. Doesn't matter, it was a good save. But we are creating these chances. Let's go attacking. Why not? Encourage. We're already losing the game. This season might turn out to be a write-off. 60th minute. Let's look at this up. Oh yeah, instructions. That's what I was going to look at. Play out of defence is probably an error. Passing to space might be an error. But we are playing a high line, a much higher line of engagement. So the poacher really shouldn't be sitting at the edge of the centre circle. Let's get rid of all the short play stuff. Bring the tempo down. And leave it at that for now. Quick look at the subs bench. Anyone there we want to see? Don't think there is there? James Adams, are you any decent? Any decent? Grammar. You could have a run out on the left wing, I guess. Yeah, go on. No, actually, Lopez Lucas looked half decent. No, leave it alone. No change. Whoops. $25 to play. We've been probably the better team. They've only had one shot on target. Castle hacks one clear. Again, frog in my throat. It's the same frog I've had for 3 months. Salika to Mahamoud, who hits one. And Victor makes a fantastic save. And look where we could be if we had a goalkeeper. Like, Victor with a huge hoof. Annoya wins the header well. Dumbo Rumbo, back to Annoya. Annoying. No, probably not. Espinoza chips one vaguely towards middle, but somehow Avellano gets it. Thunders it from range. Why the keeper's passed his penalty spots beyond me as well. But a little bit more in terms of, you know, chance creation, chance conversion, would be all over this game. Mahamoud flicks one onto nobody. That'll go down as a save. That's the irony there. Victor passes out short to Dave Batista, which is a career change, but he's had a couple already. Hillary Clinton, back to Andrew Castle. I've got them all here. Kelly Smith? Probably not. Castle, charging through the middle. We have so many players booked. Carvasa? To Castle. Clinton. Slots one through the middle to Valdivia. And it goes through the goalkeeper again. Admittedly, this one is a bit more of a clear-cut chance. But that did seem to be very close to the goalkeeper again. Would we have been a better side with all of our players? Probably. Would we have won it with all of our players? How close is this to the keeper? I mean, it's gone straight through his arms, isn't it? He's clearly got limp 3-day-old lettuce for wrists. Because 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Oh, sorry, 6 shots, 2 shots on target, 2 goals. It's not good. We'll look at the bench again. This time Lopez Luque can come off for James Adams and Galvizzo can come off for Thorne. We'll go with that. See if these two are any good for 5 minutes. Rumbo with the throw to Thorne. Espinoza inside to Aviana, who's got acres. Instead just looks up and lumps it towards Mahamoud, who is rather isolated. Mahamoud. Back to 9. And maybe that's the difference. Maybe if Mahamoud had a striker next to him, that would actually be working for us. Adams has got Salika on the overlap. Misses him completely. I mean, terrible pass. Parody coming down the wing. Avellano's ripe for a sending off here if he actually goes in for a challenge. Cross comes in. Valdivia. 3 shots on target. 3 goals. That one you can't blame on the goalkeeper, I admit. But it's a bit easy, isn't it? Just at the minute. It is a bit easy. I mean, that there is the left back. He's not on a look for overlap instruction or anything. It's... Yeah. We're going to put 1.5 of those goals down to the goalkeeper. Point finger. I don't like it. And we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to pick out players now. What happened out there today? We were unlucky, to be fair. We didn't deserve to lose 3-0. Will we find most of the time playing that way? Yeah. Why are we struggling in front of goal? Players keep getting sent off. I'm just going to walk out of the interview again. Right, we've got one more in 3 days' time. We're bottom of our half of the table. Splendid. And Hooper is banned, and that's fine. You can have your half week's wages. And we're not going to appeal. And we're back in 3 days. Who are we playing now? Europa Point, which is a rivalry. Splendid. See you there. A few changes. We're going to give Robles one more game. The reason for this is because the other two goalkeepers are not better. This is Robles here, who is, okay. This is Chakravarti. And this is Aparicio. So Robles is the best option in goal. So we're going to give him another game. If he makes another howler in this one, then, that'll be it. But one more chance. Then we'll just have him taken out behind the chemical sheds and shot. Robles is in goal. Salika, Jules Sala, Anaya, and Langtree are the back four. Rumbo moves into centre midfielder with Fortunato, Lopez Luque on the left wing, Adams on the right wing, and Villa and Mahamoud are the two up top again. Villa, I should probably say. This is a paper-thin squad. There's not enough squad to fill the team. So there's really no backup options. At Hound Dogs, we've gotten used to having between 1.5 and 2 players for every position. Press is all on them. What do we have to lose? Go cause an upset. That didn't work. Faith. Why have we been struggling away from home? What do you mean away from home? It's the same stadium. Go away. The assistant can do it. I've had enough. We're in the second half of the season. It's an 18-game season. We have not got a lot of... In fact, it's a 16-game season. We played 10, and then it split. 18-game season. Header thunders the crossbar, and Jules Salah buries it, and we go 1-0 up. We have ourselves a goal, folks. No, we don't. We had ourselves a goal for just that little moment. It was ruled out for a shove, apparently. Robles with a huge hoof forward, and it's headed down to Conte. Not that one. Eloabi to McCoy. Not that one, to be fair. Doctor. I'm a doctor, not a footballer. Holgado is challenged by Langtree and held up well. Sylvester McCoy, back to Sanders. I've got so many options. Oh, and they've got Colonel Sanders in the back line as well. So many options. We're going to lose this one by like 5-0 because I'm taking the piss out of all players' names. Holgado to Dr. McCoy. Susi to Eloabi. Back to Sylvester McCoy, because why not? Conte to Owusu. Conte again. Lee Dixon at right back. Cross comes in again. Anaya misses his header quite badly. Really quite badly. And David Owusu buries it. Anaya being our best player by some margin, if you'll remember. The one we had to fight to tie a contract down. Gets that tackle right. Fair enough to him. But he's marking Owusu here. And he's just got lost. He's just wandered off. That's very, very poor defending. Very, very poor. Like, just stay with him. If you're not going to win the header, just stay with him. Demand more. We have a Toyota puts in the free kick. And it's headed onto the crossbar and tapped into the empty net by Mahamoud. Will this one count? The offside flag is up. We've had 2 goals ruled out, folks. Who was offside? Adams and Jules Salah. One of those 2 gets the header. 2 goals ruled out. Interesting that only one of them is showing on here. We've had 2 goals ruled out. Just saying. We should be 2-1 up. We shouldn't. Well, maybe. Definitely not 2-1 up because that wasn't a goal, clearly. Encourage. We've got some happy faces. They like encouragement. One to remember. Toyota swings in the free kick. Corner, even. Adams heads it down and it's volleyed away. We've kept it in play. And Naya back to Salika. Cross comes in. Lopez Luque heads it back across. Goalkeeper flaps it over. Salika keeping that in play was a very interesting decision. We're going to go for this one, though. Cross to the back stick. Head of the way. Lopez Luque doesn't go chase it down. But we look half decent, to be fair. Like I say, we've hit the back of the net twice. Granted, neither of them counted, but... Yes, we're the underdogs, but at least try to pretend you care about this rivalry. That was an appalling first half to play. I'm not going to go any of that. I think we've looked half decent. Where's the we've looked half decent button? I don't want to go too high because I don't want to disappoint them. Right. Been unlucky so far. Let's go with that. They seem to like been unlucky so far. Langtree with a deep throw in for us. Adams chests it down. Back to Langtree. Big ball forward. And it's picked up Colonel Sanders. Elliot Tefty, who is an international. Susi out wide to Holgado. Back to Dr. McCoy. Holgado. Challenged by Adams. McCoy to Eloabi. I can sense a blockbuster here. Dixon slays it into Owusu, and that was a bit easy, wasn't it? Again, we've looked good, but we can't defend. What's wrong here? So Salika is the left back. Kind of gets caught doing nothing there, but to be fair, that's the right back, so that's Lopez Luque's fault. Again, Anaya's second best, but apparently that's going to happen a lot. Maybe he's not the footballer we think he... I mean, he clearly is a really good centre-half. But hey, if someone comes in with money for him, maybe we'll go for it. Langtree to Mahamoud. Mahamoud, inside to Fortunato. Langtree to Mahamoud to Langtree. Can we get a chance out of this? Cross comes in deep. Lopez Luque towers with the header, hits the base of the post. Villa with the empty net. And we have pulled one back. The linesman is running away. That is finally a goal that counts, folks. And Villa, the not very good centre-forward, gets himself a goal. And that's what we need to see. I felt like Lopez looking at me, that's poor goalkeeping as well from Tudela. I mean, you've got to get... What, lettuce wrist, isn't it? There's lettuce wrist all around the place. 56 minutes. Salika with a throw-in. Can we get into this game? Villa, back to Salika again. In front of Lopez Luque. Lovely ball. Adams is at the back stick. We've missed him. But he'll go fetch it and he'll get there first. Just give it back to Langtree, mate. Make him run. No, he's going on his own. Adams fires across in again. Lopez Luque's under it with a header and it's just wide of the corner of the goal. And we do look better again. Praise. I'm giving them some praise. I don't care. They don't like it. Some of them like it. Langtree to Rumbo. Back to Adams. Goes round his man. Finds Mahamoud. But he's still really deep. He's playing the poacher role, and he's so deep. Colonel Sanders to Montevideo. Anaya wins the ball, ends up with Langtree. Back to Anaya. On his current form, he's probably going to fire it into his own empty net. Rambo fires the ball forward to Mahamoud. Pucks it in, and we're back in it. 2 each. 65th minute. Didi Mahamoud. Lovely, lovely finish. Lopez Luque, who I think has looked a hell of a lot better than 6.6 today, needs to come off because he's knackered. And I really don't think we have an option at left wing, but never mind. To be fair, Villa is the option at left wing. We're going to give it a little bit longer because we are. Salika with the free kick. Anaya's under it, and the goalkeeper gets it all kinds of wrong. The flag is up again, and again it's not going to count. Frankly, they should be conceding a goal for that goalkeeping no matter what. Anaya's just standing in an offside position. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Again with Salika to Lopez Luque. This is his last attack, I reckon. Cross comes in very, very deep. Adams gets shoved over by Ferrari, and it's a penalty, folks. Langtree to take it. Can we take the lead here? Can you stay outside the area, please? We don't want to rule out. Langtree straight down the middle, and we're 3-2 up away at Europa Point. Away. His first ever College 75 goal. We're gonna give Lopez Luque the hook. I'll just pause that penalty highlight so that you can watch it in all its detail. That's gonna mean putting Villa on the left wing and then which one? Espinosa? Maybe. Porro. There's no right answer there, is there? Let's go with Espinosa. And we're going to say praise, obviously, because we're winning the game. Robles with a big ball forward. Mahamoud just brings it down beautifully in the centre circle. Adams to Mahamoud again. Back to Adams. Ball over the top might have been on there for half a heartbeat, but it's not anymore. He's gone wide instead. He's got Langtree in support. All the way back to Rumbo. Odd choice. Never mind. Back to him. Creative 1-2. 1-2-3, in fact. A Rumbo to Fortunato. He missed him, and now we're in trouble. Susi on the break. Over the top to Owusu. Here's his hat trick, folks. That was easy. Owusu buries it, and it's 3 each. It's not boring, though, is it? Let's be honest. It's not boring. Jules Salah there was running in treacle. I mean, look at him. Owusu's given him 10 yards, and he's still nowhere near him at the end of that race. Robles, again, might as well not be there. Have we seen him make a save yet? Genuine question. 80th minute. Let's look at changes. I think he has to go, Robles. I don't think he's good enough. Rumbo can come off for Monteverde, and then we'll swap those two over. I suspect that'll be better. I don't know why. And Adams hasn't been great on the right wing, but we haven't got any more. Oh, we'll put Espinosa on the right wing, and then we'll bring on Taylor Porro up top, which is hilarious. He can be a poacher, theoretically. Fine. Do that way around then. 5 to play. We'll take a point. A point's a good result, honestly. Oh, here we go. Cardona to El Awabi. A point might not be the result we're getting. Cardona. Charles Cowell. Adrian and Simon's bastard son. Back to Montevideo and El Awabi. Can we nick it here? Go on. You know you want to nick it. Mahamoud is so deep again. We've swapped his role. He's still sitting too deep. I'm going to have to go have a shout at him, I think. Owusu. That's a good ball through. Langtree sends it back to the keeper. Might still go in. Let's be honest. With this goalkeeper, there was every chance that was going in. Robles with the hoof. Knocked on well by Porro. Mahamoud back to Fortunato. Gets it back again. They're defending very deep, or very tight. Compact. Stalika to Villa down the line. He's got Lee Dixon to take on, which you'd think he'd do him in pace at this point. Stalika back to Jules Salah. Sends it forward. Mahamoud's under it on the volley, and it's hit the crossbar. Can Espinosa get there first? There was an offside. Why was there an offside? Mahamoud was offside. A 3-3 draw. There's promise. We've scored some goals. That's always fun. If you look at the numbers, we should have won that. So despite the result, trust the process. Perfect. There were some poor performances out there. The goalkeeper's getting dropped. I don't care. Absolute epic. That's what football's all about. Langtree, yeah, he's good. Owusu, well, I'm not talking about other forwards as much as I'm planning on trying to poach him whenever I get a chance. So that was game 12, and I believe there's 18. I will go check the schedule now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So the logical thing to do, I reckon, is to play Man 62 in Europa Point in the next episode. That way, I'll have an idea of what this team can do, and we won't just clug through. Because I can't see that we're not going to achieve anything. We're now, I mean, what are we? 8 points. We want to try and not finish bottom. Man 62 have a game in hand on us. But I feel like the board probably aren't going to sack me for not finishing, bottom. It would suck if we got sacked. Maybe the Hound Dog shop will still be open. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please do like, subscribe up if you are new. By the way, a quick shout out. I haven't actually mentioned this in a long time. Lovely to see so many new subs on the channel. So many new commenters as well. Really appreciated. Since this series has started, I've picked up like 30 new subs, which is 10%, which is a massive score. So I appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday night. Have a great one. Bye-bye.